Alrighty, here we go. Say hi, honey.
Hey.
We are on our way. I have found a place to get some free gin trash. Now, gin trash is what is left when they process the cotton. And this gin trash has been sitting out here for 3 years, so it's already composted and all of that. And they only charge, they don't charge for the gin trash if you want to load it with your own shovel, but that's a lot of work. But they do charge if you want to have them load it with their loader. It's $10 for a big old bucket, so still very, very cheap. So we are on our way to go get gin trash for the garden. I'm so excited. But anyway, yay. We're here.
So where do I need to pull up at?
I think he said pull up at the office, but if anybody's back here. See, there's your truck right there.
Mm-hmm.
See them big piles back yonder?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that bucket's too big for the back of the truck.
That must be him on the... There he's bringing the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
It's so neat how they process cotton.
I don't know where he would want me to set up at.
Imagine keep going up in that way. Look at all that pretty black dirt, baby. That's so awesome. Y'all, the smell out here is unreal. It just super smells like just dirt. I love it. Broke it. Look at that. Okay, so here it is, our trailer loaded with cotton compost, cotton gin trash. We had to put an old rug on the bottom of the trailer so it wouldn't fall through, and then we covered it with a tarp to haul it on home. Now, I hope y'all saw on the video, I just have a little lawnmower trailer, and it actually bent the tongue when he dropped the load onto the trailer. So we're going to have to see about getting that fixed. Keep that in mind. This is heavy stuff. So if you do find a place to go get a load, be sure that you maybe get a heavier duty trailer to haul it with. I think if once we do this again, we're going to borrow one from a cousin of mine. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you about the benefits of the cotton compost. Man, just putting my hand on this pile, it is super hot still. And of course that may be because it was under the tarp in the sun since when we brought it in. But it just crumbles in my hand. It's very well composted for sure. Now, this compost that we got had been out there for 3 years. And I know there's some controversy about using gin trash in an organic garden because it is made up of the cotton leaves, chaff, seeds, and other plant materials that they don't use once they process out the cotton. And of course, it'll have some cotton balls and fibers and things like that in it also. But the reason that it's so good for the garden is that it's so high in nitrogen, and that really gives the plants what they need to grow. I just can't stop crumbling this stuff, y'all. It feels amazing. But anyway, it's high in nitrogen. It has trace amounts of phosphorus and potassium. And all of those are the primary nutrients needed for plant growth. Now, the controversy on this is cotton is one of the dirtiest crops grown. There's a lot of pesticides used in it. And it's if you're trying to grow an organic garden, you don't want anything that has any pesticides. I did a lot of research on this. I read a lot of studies done by different universities and things like that. And this is just my opinion, based off of the research that I read, is that once the gin trash is composted for a certain amount of time, then those chemicals and everything will actually be, I guess, basically composted away. I'm not a scientist. I'm not real sure. It may have some trace chemicals left in it, but if so, it's going to be very minute according to all the studies that I read. And it's recommended to mix it in with your other organic matter, not to just use this straight by itself. But it is a great soil amendment for your garden. Now, the one thing that made me feel super comfortable about getting this is because I talked to the actual owner of the gin. The piles that we were getting from is actually been aged 3 years, and it's set out in the rain, in the sun, and we have a lot of rain here in Louisiana. So any chemicals that might have been left in the soil, I feel like over 3 years, that's really been composted out of there. Also, the only thing that I've seen that might be to worry about is, just very minimal trace amounts. So use what you got. And this is what I found that available that was in this whole trailer load, which was a whole bucket. That one bucket. I'm going to go around so you can see from this angle, this whole trailer load was $10. Now, if I'd have went to Lowe's and Home Depot and tried to buy that much compost, it'd have been way lots more than $10. Even going to a garden center and trying to buy compost would have cost quite a bit more than just the $10. Now, like I said, it did mess up our trailer, and we're going to have to see about getting that tongue of that trailer, because we went with the, you know, the trailer that we have, which is just a little light garden lawnmower trailer. So, but I'm excited to be putting this into my garden. I'm going to side dress along the sides of where I already have mulch and leaves, and we'll go from there. So I wish y'all the best. Like I said, use what you got. This is what I got, and just look at that. I think that just looks beautiful, and it smells. There's no smell to it at all other than the smell of fresh compost. I mean, fresh dirt. It doesn't have any chemical smell or anything. But like I said, what I found had been aged for 3 years. So that makes me feel a lot better about it. But happy gardening, y'all. Use what you got. Do what you can. Thank y'all for watching. Bye, y'all.